Gambling is a billion-dollar industry and the future is here. In this video, I'm going to show you what gambling on the Ethereum blockchain looks like and how it will change your life forever. Hi there, this is David of Team Cryptios and I want to tell you about one of my favorite things in life, gambling. This might be controversial, but let me ask you this: do you think casinos are better off without us? Of course not, because we're their breadwinners. The blockchain has opened up many doors for people who love to gamble by making it easier than ever before. And that's why today, I'm going to show you how to get started with Ethereum gambling. What is Ethereum and what are smart contracts? Ethereum is a cryptocurrency that can be used to buy and sell goods and services. It is also the name of a blockchain technology that makes it possible for developers to create software without any possibility of fraud, censorship, or third-party interference. The best way to think of Ethereum is as an open-source platform on which other applications can be built. This allows programmers the flexibility they need to build powerful new programs that otherwise would not have been possible. An example of this is the ability to make smart contracts with Ethereum tokens, which are basically agreements written in code, stored on Ethereum's public ledger, and self-executed when certain conditions are met. I've created a video specifically about Ethereum Run to it. These types of agreements are a primary use case for Ethereum tokens, and they work because Ethereum runs on a decentralized network that is hosted by thousands of computers around the world. And that decentralization makes certain things possible, like avoiding censorship or tampering by someone trying to change the rules. Smart contracts are basically self-executing contracts written in code with specific criteria. How to buy Ethereum? It's not as hard to buy Ethereum like it used to be. But today, there are a few ways you can get Ethereum. 1. Mine Ethereum. This is the simplest way, but it takes a long time and uses up a lot of electricity. 2. Buy Ethereum from an exchange. These exchanges will take a while to verify your ID and transfer funds to your account, but it's fairly straightforward and easy. 3. Buying Ethereum directly from someone you know. This is the slowest way because you will have to exchange your fiat currency for Ethereum tokens, but it's also fairly safe and secure. Gambling for Ethereum. The future of gambling on the Ethereum blockchain. There are a few ways to bet on Ethereum, and lucky for you, we'll show you the easiest way. The first step is to install MetaMask on your browser, which will give you access to an Ethereum wallet where all your betting tokens will be stored. To do this, go here, https://metamask.io/, download the extension and follow the installation instructions. It's pretty easy. I made a video about this procedure, run over and watch it. You'll also need Ethereum tokens that will be used as gas when you transact with smart contracts. Basically like the money you'd use to fill up your car at a gas station. You can buy Ethereum online or mine it, which is the most direct way, but also the most time-consuming. MetaMask will automatically detect how much Ethereum you currently have in your wallet, and once you're ready to start playing, all you have to do is create an account on one of these websites. https://www.myetherwallet.com/ http://ethbet.io/ http://etheroll.com. Choose the site that seems best to you depending on the type of games it offers. Each has its own pros and cons, so if one doesn't suit your taste, try another one. The last thing you'll need to do is enter your MetaMask account information, click on RoundX, and start playing. Now that you've learned the basics, let's go over some of the complex stuff. What are Ethereum smart gambling contracts? To understand how Ethereum gambling works, you should first know what smart contracts are. There are many different types of Ethereum smart contracts. Many developers use them to sell their coins or tokens, but there are really three main ones: games, voting, and market contracts. The most common one used by gambling sites like Ethbet, MyEtherWallet, and Etheroll is the games contract, basically because it's the easiest way to create an entire game. How do I start gambling for Ethereum? How to buy Ethereum? Basically, there are many exchanges where you can buy various cryptocurrencies. One example is Coinbase, which operates through fiat currency. You can also buy Ethereum tokens through other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Litecoin. Once you have downloaded the appropriate wallet, you can purchase Ethereum-based currencies using real money. It's that simple. When you think about gambling for Ethereum, remember it's not just another form of betting. It's a new way for developers to explore the potential of Ethereum, which is just beginning to reveal itself as we speak. Now that you know how to play and win Ethereum tokens, get out there and test your luck. Everything you need to know about buying Ethereum. Ethereum is the world's leading decentralized platform for virtual smart contracts. It's also a cryptocurrency, known as Ethereum tokens. Ethereum has risen in popularity over the past year or so, and it will soon be recognized as one of the most valuable digital currencies on Earth. So what are you waiting for? Buy some Ethereum today before they become too expensive to afford. Predicting the price of Ethereum for 2021. This is a radical new way of gambling. We can now create decentralized games that allow players to bet for Ethereum tokens on a variety of games. The rise in popularity of cryptocurrencies like Ethereum may give us a glimpse into the future of betting, with an increased focus on transparency. Let's explore the ins and outs, what it is, how it works, why you might want to gamble for this currency instead of just playing traditional casino-style games or sports bets. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. Have any thoughts about these developments? Share them below.